Hello, good day. This is the diary of the Pan-African preacher. I pray that each one of you are well. Today I want to look at the African proverb, greed loses what it has gained. Greed loses what it has gained. In the annals of ancient Israel's geography, on the southernmost escarpment of the Mount of Olives, there is a ridge called the Mount of Corruption. This site caused great offense to God, the priestly class, and the people. King Solomon's desire to gain favor with foreign interests led him to raise up an object of worship that undermined the integrity of the state. Transparency International defines corruption as the abuse of entrusted power for private gain. The corrosive nature of corruption is that it inveigles itself and its way throughout the mechanisms of society and becomes entrenched in culture. The effects of corruption is pervasive and is seen and felt in every aspect of our lives in our beloved Africa. This manifestation of kleptomania or thievery is called chai in Kenya, state capture in South Africa, and gumbo in the Cameroon. Whatever the local name, we must call it for what it is, and as we see it, it is corruption. In the month of July 2023, the African Union celebrated 20 years of the adoption of the African Union Convention on Preventing and Combating Corruption. That convention calls for the implementation of governance and anti-corruption policies. To date, 44 of the 55 African countries have ratified this convention. However, there is a massive gap between the passing of relevant legislation and its enforcement. The Mount of Olives is a sacred site for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Yet, as one commentator states, the Mount of Olives is where hope and horror collides. The hopes of Africa is located in the same important and sacred places as corruption is nestled. The horror of corruption is that it erodes trust, weakens our institutions, slows down our development, and intensifies inequality and poverty in our urban and rural communities. The invasive operations required to remove this disease from the body politic will no doubt be painful and long. Our present and future generations are dependent on our willingness to go all the way in the reduction of corruption in our nation states, even when it is evident in some of our most sacred and important locations and positions. Ashe.